Welcome back to the Supreme Black Podcast. This is your boy D Rose, man. I hope everybody's out there having a great Tuesday. But just to bring you some facts in regards to what's going on with the Buffalo shooting situation, I've seen a few articles where people are saying he's only being charged with one count of murder. Just don't get confused by that. Sometimes states will do that just in case if they find any reason to let him go, they're not dropping all 10 of the murders. So if he's being charged with one, just to make sure that every individual murder sticks. Now, we all know how they play games, so I can't say that that's how it's going to turn out. But just by history, that's how they would do it, just to try to make sure they have the evidence when it's quite obvious because we've seen the video. But still, it's what you can prove, not what we've seen happen. That's just the land of the law. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We're about 100 away from our first 1,000, so salute to everybody with that. Now, one of the key things, and shout out to my boy Legit for sending me this information. I wasn't aware of this because I've been always looking into things, and I don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist, just somebody that thinks a little deeper in regards to like what could really be going on for this to be such a major thing that had happened, right? So the security guard that was killed, Aaron Salter, rest in peace to him, and still continue prayers with everything and everybody that's around the Buffalo situation. But to me, I always look at what could be going on behind the scenes. And when I looked into some information and seen that Mr. Aaron Salter had a lot of dope things that he was actually doing, and I'm going to play it at the end of the video. But what I want to know is, do you all think that this was just a random act in racism or a hate crime? Or do you think that this was a planned attack once you actually see the video at the end to see what Mr. Aaron Salter had going on? Now, to give you some context on it, he is not the first person that per se had invented this, or he's not even the first person that has even came up either missing or dead since this invention or trying to push for this. So, but what I want to know is that, was this a random act, or for our people that are deep thinkers, because I know it's a lot of them that do watch the channel, was this a plot, a plan, and something strategically done? Or was this just a hate crime from an 18-year-old white boy that was putting on for the white supremacy? Or do you think that it was something deeper when you actually look at this video? Because it was eye-opening to me, and I've been researching it all morning. So again, shout out to Legit. But once you see this video, for my deep thinkers, I want to know, what's your thoughts? Do you think this is just a coincidence? Or do you find that this shooting isn't coincidental at all, and it was more of a target than what you actually think? Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, check out the video, and as always, long live CC. Check the video out.
Aaron Salter Jr. wore many hats in his life: retired police officer, substitute teacher, but one of his true passions was science. He built a lab in his garage where he spent countless hours working to develop an engine that could run on water.
It's not running off of gas fumes?
No, there's no gas fumes. There's no gas fumes.
Sadly, for all he was in life, the world is learning his story because of the courage he displayed doing his job, protecting his community. Working security at the Tops grocery store, Salter engaged the shooter, who was heavily protected by body armor.
Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Do not be one of them, you hear me?